everybody, Jason Basin here with a new vinyl video. This video is especially for people 60 plus, but younger people can also watch it and enjoy it. But I think most of the people who will enjoy this video is 60 plus. I would like to say thank you very much, Mike Vinyl Spiral, for mentioning my name in your video, your latest video. People, Mike Vinyl Spiral, really a great channel. If you want to see nice punk singles, 45ers, he has them nearly each time he makes a video, so check him out, Mike Vinyl Spiral. So thank you very much, Mike. Since I have already seen 2 people who have subscribed to my channel, thanks to your words in your video, so thank you very much. And I have also now learned how to make shorts to put on YouTube, and that will help me also to find new subscribers, because my channel is really very extended, more than 550 videos, not only about vinyl records, but also live jams, my music videos. I have a Ferrari collection, my Second World War aeroplanes models, so a lot to be discovered on my channel. How to make an oscillator for your own synthesizer, you find it on my channel. So today a special video. People who has already explored my channel know that I have 4 videos, more than 4 videos, but it's about 4 collections I bought of vintage records. So this video is today about blind buys. Which records are in that stack of records? And I have a top 10 for the USA, for America, and I have a top 10 for Europe. I based my numbers on my own stacks that I bought, for vintage records stacks that collections that I bought. And for the other one, for America, I watched videos of people living in America. So I could derive from that for Europe a top 10 and for America a top 10. So first I want to tell you which records do you find in such a stack of 70s records. Mostly they are from 60s, mostly 70s records, the records that you can find on Facebook Marketplace and so on. And which records are in those stacks? You have here records for children, you have romantic music, compilation albums, romantic music. You have here also traditional music, records of traditional music. You have pop bands, here we have Love, and you have also opera. This one, I looked it up, it's records which high value even today. It had also had a price in the past. And these records, so you find also classical music in such a stacks, and you find rock compilations in general. This one is a very nice box. You have the Doors on it, the Eagles, the Byrds, the Beach Boys, really wonderful. So I will tell you, yeah, that must I tell you. I'm busy digitalizing with my record player all my DJ records for new mixes as DJ Lux. So here you see one that I already have digitalized. So it's a lot of work, but I'm busy, and I plan to make this weekend a first video as DJ Lux. So stay tuned, I will place it here on my channel of Jason Basin also. So then we're gonna see the top 10. the top 10, it has several, each 10, 9, 8, it has sometimes more than one artist, because these artists, for these artists we gonna start with it. I found 10 records, 10 records, 10 on 10 for Europe, artists with 4 records. When I was making this video, I discovered another band that I had with 4 records that I was forgotten to mention. So with 4 points on the 10th place, we have here the George Baker selection. George Baker selection on place 10. We have also the Dutch Swing College Band. They were very popular in the 70s. Here you have them. Also on the 10th place we have Pavarotti, very famous singer, opera singer. And also on the 10th place we have Vicky Leandros, really known in the 70s. And also a legend, Frank Sinatra, also on the 10th place for Europe here. Which records can we expect in our packages that we buy in a collection, a stack of records that we buy on the internet? So Frank Sinatra and also Olivia Newton-John on the 10th place here in Europe. Another one, we are not have not ended here, Charlie Rich, the entertainer, also on the 10th place. And we go on. Paul Moria has also 4 points. He was a director. He makes instrumental music, I think so. Then Paul Moria, and we have on the 10th place also this singer Paul Robson. Paul Robson on the 10th place here for the singers here in Europe, the records that you find in those stacks. Then we go to number 9. On number 9 we have Klaus Wunderlich. He was playing the Hammond and he was popular in the 70s. Then we have also Robert Long. He was a Dutch singer and he made nice lyrics and songs. He is from the Netherlands. Robert Long on place number 9. On 9 also the comedian and singer, a great artist, Toon Hermans. And also on number 9 we have the very known pianist Richard Clayderman. A lot of records he sold in the 70s. Richard Clayderman. So that was the number 9. On 8 in our top 10 we have the following artists. He also, Cor Stein, he plays the Hammond on place 8, so in our top 10, and I would like to show you his Hammond, really nice here, because I like vintage keyboards. So Cor Stein from the Netherlands. And then from Belgium here, from the Flanders, from around Antwerp, we have Gaston and Leo, a comic duo. They did films, they were on the television with their own programs, very popular here in the 70s. Gaston and the 80s also. Gaston and Leo, and still today they are, from time to time they show, or on the site of VTM Go you can find, I think, and on the YouTube you find a lot of videos of Gaston and Leo. Very comic, very good duo. One of the most popular duos in the Belgian history. On 8 we have Mireille Mathieu, a French singer, wonderful lady. I will show you her album. Here we see, what do we see here? Very nice picture of her. So, and there is a very nice poster. I think this poster was hanging above the bed of many men in the 70s. Look at that, what a wonderful lady, Mireille Mathieu. So she is also in the top 10 on number 8. Also on number 8, people from Antwerp, the Strangers. They were with 4. They took popular tunes, popular music, and then they made other lyrics on it in the slang of Antwerp. The Strangers, very popular in the 70s here in Belgium. On 8 we have also Neil Diamond, really great singer and very good voice. I hope he's still performing, I hope it. And then a group you find a lot in those stacks, in the several stacks that I bought, the Platters. The Platters on 8. Then we go to the number 7. For Europe, Frankie Laine, the Frankie Laine collection. If I'm not mistaken, Frankie Laine is from America, but you see also Olivia Newton-John, but their music is popular here in Europe, was popular here in music, and in verse also. Music that was artists that were popular here in Europe, where you find them in America also. I saw it on YouTube when I was doing my investigation. So Frankie Laine on 7, and on 7 also this band from the Netherlands were very popular, BZN, Band Zonder Naam. It's translated a band without name. They couldn't find a name, so they said to themselves, why don't we call ourselves Band Without a Name? So that was really original. As you can see, here is BZN live. They had a lot of golden records, very popular. So the number 7. Then we go to number 6 in our top 10 for Europe. We have Mario Lanza. This is a record from the, then was it the World Exposition in Brussels with the Atomium. Do you know the Atomium? The very known construction here from Belgium. It stands symbol for Belgium. Well, this album was released in that year of the exposition, 1958. And in 1958 Mario Lanza made this records on RCA Camden. Also on the 6th place from the Netherlands, Thijs van Leer. He plays the flute, and he was also in a band, I think it was Focus. They have a really nice song, Focus, House of the King. You must search it. Focus and House of the King, one of my favorite instrumentals from the 70s. And he was responsible for that tune also, Thijs van Leer. Also on 6, artist that you find in America and also here in Europe, Herb Alpert. He plays the trumpet. He was also the leader of a band. Herb Alpert on the 6th place. On the 6th place, a singer you all know, Dean Martin, very known, very successful in the 70s. Dean Martin also on the 6th place. On the 6th place also Nana Mouskouri, very lovely lady, very good voice. also on place 6. And on place 6, Julio Iglesias. Did I say that right? I think so. Julio Iglesias. His son is singing also, and yeah, Julio Iglesias was a bit jealous of his son. He must not be jealous, he must be proud on his son. Then we go to the number 5 in Europe. Which records do you find the most often in those blind buys? That's what I'm showing you here now. On number 5 we have Peter Alexander. A lot of records I found from Peter Alexander. He got 9 points here, so 9 records I found in my stacks in total. Peter Alexander, very popular. Then we go to the number 4 here for Europe. We have Jim Reeves, also a very well-known name in the 60s and 70s. Certainly in the 60s he was very popular here in Europe. So a 4th place, 10 points for Jim Reeves. And then we come to the top 3. On 3 with bronze. If we give medals, we gonna say it like that. On the 3rd place, Mantovani. Mantovano, he is a conductor. I think they did a bit of James Last. He did, so he led his orchestra to make all those records. Mantovani, I looked it up, he has 144 albums. Mantovani, 3rd place. Then the 2nd place, Rudolf Schock. He is a singer, an opera singer, and I found 20 records in total of him. 20 records. Of Mantovani I found 14 albums. 14 points. Rudolf Schock got 20 points. He has made 307 albums. 307. Rudolf Schock. Unbelievable. He got the silver. And then the 1st place. They both got 34 points. 34 points. They shared the 1st place. It's James Last. I find this a very funny picture. He is here on the Kloms in Holland, in the Netherlands. He made instrumental music, also the known tunes of the area of the 70s, 80s. He did all the, yes, he did his versions of those hits, and it was popular. He made in total 238 albums. I know he is one of the people who has the most golden records on earth, James Last. On the 1st place, gold, and he shares the gold with this man. He is from Romania. They may be very proud in Romania. On George Zamfir. George Zamfir, I have also 34 records of him, and he has made in his life 74 albums. 74 albums. For the ladies here, I can show him here in short, boxer short, on the beach. So George Zamfir from Romania on the number 1 for Europe here in our top 10. And then we go over to America. On the number 10 I have Barry Manilow, but I don't have a record of him, so I cannot let it show to you. Also Kenny Rogers, I don't have a record of him, but he is on the 10th place. Liberace, also Percy Faith and Chet Atkins are all on place 10. We is who is also on place 10 is this man, Henry Mancini. Henry Mancini on the 10th place for America. We lay him here. On the 9th place 9 for America, there is Billy Vaughan. Billy Vaughan, how is it pronounced? I think he is a classical composer. He is or a jazz music that he made. Billy Vaughan on 9. Then on 8 we have two people who are very known. First one is the singer Mario Lanza, and the second person is a woman, a lady, beautiful lady, Barbra Streisand. Barbra Streisand, they got both 8 points and they are on the 8th place. Here a live album of her. Then we go to place 7 in the top 10 of the USA for vintage records. On 7 we have Roger Williams, but I don't have a record of Roger Williams, but I have another record of the man that stands also on the number 7. It's Harry Belafonte. Harry Belafonte, very popular in America, on the 7th place together with Roger Williams. They got 11 points. Then we go on, but maybe I see it has a double sleeve. I will show it to you. Here, Harry Belafonte. All his records he made, here also with a female singer, I think. Or is it his lady? Harry Belafonte, very popular singer. Then we go to the number 6. On 6 there is Johnny Mathis, but I don't have a record of Johnny Mathis. But I have a record of the 2 other people who are on the number 6 for the USA. It's Neil Diamond. Neil Diamond. He was also in Europe. In Europe, Neil Diamond was on place 8 with 6 points. Here in America, he is on place 6 with 12 points. Neil Diamond, very good singer. And also on the 6th place is Perry Como, very known singer, popular in America. I open it here also for you. There we have him in younger days, Perry Como. He is on the 6th place. As you can see, here is an album with 32 hits, so music made him very rich. Perry Como, 12 points, 6th place. Then we go to place number 5. In Europe, this man was on place 6. Here in America, he is on place 5, even more popular. Herb Alpert and the Tijuana Brass, that was his accompanying band. Here we see him on a nice black horse. I adore the horses. It's now the first time that I see this picture, the back of this album. I have a lot of albums now of Herb Alpert. He got 13 points here for this 5th place. Then we go to number 4. The 4th place is for Engelbert Humperdinck. I don't have a record of Engelbert Humperdinck, but I have a record where he is together with Tom Jones. Here you see him. This is Engelbert Humperdinck. So he is on the 4th place for America, for the vintage records, the 70s records, 60s, 70s records. Then we go to place number 3. The bronze in America is for this man with the blue eyes. Beautiful Blue Eyes. It's Andy Williams. He must have been very, very popular, Andy Williams. He has made 64 albums in total in his career. 64 albums. So a big star in the music scene in the 70s, Andy Williams. Then on the second place, in Europe he was on the third place, bronze. In America he gets silver. It's Mantovani, the Mantovani sound, as you can read here. Mantovani, he got on number 2. I think he was a big concurrent for James Last, Mantovani. But I think Mantovani, he did more, he directed himself more to the classical music, I think. Mantovani. On place number 2, he got 18 points. And Mantovani, he made 144 albums. I said it already, yes, for Europe also. So 144 albums. A lot of albums. And then the number 1 for America, if you buy there a stack of records, there is certainly a record like this in it, of Ray Conniff. I didn't had a picture of Ray Conniff. I thought so, because all his albums are with ladies in the front, not him. But here on the back of this record, here you can see him. That's Ray Conniff. I'm happy I could find him here on this record on the back. Ray Conniff. He has made in his career 107 albums. Ray Conniff. So the most popular artists that you find in blind buys, you will certainly find him. Ray Conniff. So this was the top 10 of Europe and also America, and this was about those vintage records, those 70 singers and 60 singers, 70 singers. So this was more a video for 60 plus, but I hope you also enjoyed it. I think thanks to all my new subscribers. Explore and learn more. That's my device. And new videos are coming your way very, very, very soon. I'm still brewing in my mind with how I will do it, but I can say that it has something to do with new wave music. So stay tuned and enjoy my other videos here on my channel. So people, and don't forget, with vinyl the sun always shines. Thanks for watching, and you see and hear me soon in a new video. Please like my video here and leave a comment underneath. Did you buy also a stack of records and you didn't know which records there were all in it? And did you find in America, or are you in Europe, did you find the records that I showed you here? Yesterday I saw a little video, a short of someone, a very known man on the YouTube, and he was going through records, and who did I saw? Some of the artists that I showed here. So it's in the practice, it's the sum is right. So you indeed see some of these artists when he goes, it was in a thrift store, when he goes through the records, you saw here, I saw there some of the artists that I showed you here. So thank you very much, and I hope that you have a nice day and a nice week, and you see and hear me soon in a new video. Bye bye.